One of the most amazing things about growing your own food is that you can keep doing it year after year for free. Today, we're going to show you how to save your own seeds. In Hawaii, it could be hard to find a good source of local seed. Most of the time, we have to order our seeds from mainland growers. There's only a handful of local seed growers. What we can do here as home gardeners is save our seeds and begin to breed them so that they naturalize where we are. So I'm in the wet tropics, and I want a plant that could handle the rain and could handle some pests, because we have a huge problem with whitefly and other pests that love to attack our plants out here in the tropics. So we need plants that are more resistant to that. And by creating a network of growers, not just me, myself, in my home garden, but if we could have a network of seed savers here in the islands, we can develop stock that is more resilient to our local environment. And that's something that's really cool. But there needs to be more of us saving our seed and sharing that seed with others. So today, let's dive into saving bell pepper seeds. I already have these seeds that I cut from a bell pepper, and we are going to go through the process of saving these. What I have here is a little bowl. We're going to take the seeds off and we're going to clean them. So go ahead and just kind of scratch the seeds off of the fruit and let them fall into the bowl. No need to be overly gentle. What seeds don't make it? They probably were too immature to handle this in the first place. Once you have your seeds free from the meat of the bell pepper, you can see that there's still a little bit of gunk in there, some orange mixed in with the seeds. We're gonna try and just rinse those off, and then we'll dry them out. Just give your seeds a good rinse, trying to free up any leftover fruit matter that's left on the seed, and then we want to just carefully pour out the water. I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way here. If you have a little screen or a sieve, you can definitely use that. It's a much surer way to be able to screen off the water. For the most part, the seeds just kind of stick to the side of the bowl, and the water just pours right out at a certain point. So it's kind of, you're a little safe there from losing all your seed. All right, so now we got a bunch of moistened seed. You could take a coffee filter or a paper towel and just set your seeds onto something like this so they can have a chance to dry. Be sure to try and spread them out so they have room to dry from each other. Okay, once you have your seeds all out on the coffee filter, you can leave it in a place with indirect sunlight, preferably free from wind. I'm gonna put mine on top of my refrigerator inside the house where it can stay nice and safe and get about a day or two to dry out. And then you'll be able to store it to be able to plant out next winter. Well, that's how you save seeds for annual vegetables such as bell peppers. Not everything is going to be the same, and we'll go over those other crops that are a little bit different when it comes to seed saving. But for bell peppers, any kind of peppers, you pretty much would want to do the same thing. Now, a few notes on saving seed. It's important to have a diversity of plants from which they can cross-pollinate with. So if you have 2 or 3 bell peppers that are the same bell pepper and you want to save seed, then you could increase their genetic stock that way. And if you wanted to breed for some special characteristic by like mixing 2 different bell peppers together, you could have like one type of bell pepper planted in one spot and another type of bell pepper, and then perhaps they'll cross-pollinate. The seeds will become a new type of bell pepper next season. These are the things that you can do to be able to enhance your seed production for where you live and to create a super plant that loves your spot right there on your homestead, that'll thrive and grow for you better than anyone else. And then, like I mentioned earlier, the more that we could share these seeds with other homesteaders and growers in our area, the more resilient these seeds will become. And we keep sharing them and keep sharing them, and we'll begin to mix the genetics of every seed. And when they finally come back to us, you could even have a seed that's even more improved than what you could do on your own. So it's important to build community. Seed saving kind of acts as a way to build community. We can create seed libraries even at our libraries. Lots of successful seed libraries exist in a library where you can check out seeds that people have been growing. They're already doing this in a library in Kona here on Hawai'i Island, and I would really love to make it happen in Pahoa where I live. Perhaps after all this COVID stuff. The importance of saving seed and creating this localized genetics is key to our longevity on being able to grow food on the islands. And it could even create a local economy. Perhaps someone gets into the business of creating a seed company, something that is sorely needed out here. We only have a few, and a lot of them dabble in GMO genetics, and for me, I'd rather work on the genetics in a more natural fashion. I hope this video kind of opened your eyes a little bit about saving your own seed. Now you know how to save bell peppers. As you can see, it's really easy. Once these things dry out, I'm going to put them in a little packet, and I will save them till next season to be able to sprout my own bell pepper plants, and it didn't cost me a thing. I hope this was a little nugget of value for you. Please hit the like button and let everyone know that you liked this video and that you want to share it with others. And subscribe to this channel, because we are constantly going to be adding new things, teaching you how to save your own seed and how to even just design your whole off-grid homesteading lifestyle so that you can begin to live in a similar fashion that reconnects all of us to Earth and to each other. Thanks for watching it, everybody. Aloha. See you next time.